and Krew. Watch and see what they do. Come take a ride and catch a vibe and all the things they go through. They in this thing forever. It's only gonna get better. Each day they up, thank the Lord above, cause it's the Kirkland Krew.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TK from the Kirkland Krew, and today I am back with another video. Hey y'all, hey. So as y'all seen by the title, today's content is a little bit different than usual. We are doing our very first reaction video, y'all. We're doing our first reaction video and I'm super excited about it. I want you guys to, if you are not already, go follow, subscribe to ByCymoneB's channel, and make sure y'all turn y'all post notifications on so y'all can be notified every time she drop another video. And we are reacting to her Overwhelmed with Motherhood video, y'all. I already watched the entire video, so of course I'm not going to play the entire video in today's video. I'm just going to fast forward to the part where she's talking about being overwhelmed with motherhood and you know, just interacting and reacting to what she had to say. I feel like a lot of times people take mothers and feel like, or they expect us to just be superwoman, which 9 times out of 10 we are. However, we do need those breaks, and I feel like sometimes people try to criticize us or make us feel guilty and have mom guilt for taking those breaks, and that ain't what it's about at all. So yeah, we about to go ahead and get started. We about to hop right into this video. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to come and join the Kirkland Krew and become a part of the family. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video. I'm so used to saying that, y'all, like it's the end of the video, but it's not. So yeah, let's hop right into ByCymoneB's video.
Hi. I wanted to come on here and be so transparent. Be so transparent and be so honest about where I am, what space I'm in, what headspace I'm in, how I'm feeling. Y'all, I am struggling in the motherhood department. And it sounds crazy. Like, girl, what? Yeah, I'm struggling in the motherhood department. I'm struggling to be a mom. A summer mom. Like, being a school mom and a summer mom, they're like 2 totally different dynamics. And it's a lot. And a summer mom to 5 kids, but one hasn't been over in a couple weeks, so she's with her mom. But also struggling to be a mom, y'all. I am like going through the motions of motherhood right now, and it is not it's not going good for me. I'm struggling. I want to be a school mama. I want my kids to be in school. I need, like, we need this. We need structure. We need order. I need you to go to school. I need you to have a couple hours.
Okay, y'all, so if you guys don't know how reactions work, you let the video play, and then where you feel the need to comment or, you know, address something, then you stop the video. So that's what we're doing, just the FYI. So right now she's talking about how she's struggling to be a mom, and then she reiterates and says that she's struggling to be a summertime mom. Baby, listen, they are definitely 2 different worlds. They are 2 different worlds. Although I hear where she's coming from and the structure and the, you know, needing to stay on task and on schedule and all that stuff is wonderful, and it works. It works for people who need to have everything, you know, by the book. I wanted to comment on this part because Me and Breezy, when we talk and when we share ideas, we're usually on the same page, in the same headspace, and like, girl, we like one and the same. However, this part when she's saying like a summertime mom and a school mom, for me, my thought process is a little different. And I say that because school mom, like, yes, don't get me wrong. Granted, I do enjoy the peace and quiet that I have while the children are gone. However, I'm the mom that I can't wait till summertime get here, because that means I don't have to get up as early. I don't have to worry about taking kids to 3 and 4 different schools. And then I don't have to worry about the winter time and going to wipe cars off and waiting for the car to warm up, and you got your book bag, you got this, did you do your homework, all that stuff. It adds to the stress level. So for me, it's just like, I can't wait till summertime get here. And granted, they get on my nerve. Like, they work my entire nerve when they're home all day like that. But the other stuff that I just mentioned kind of takes the load off all that extra stress of, like I said, getting up and super early. I get to sleep in a little bit longer. I get to don't get no peace and quiet around the house. But like I said, for me, the other stuff balances that out. So granted, everybody is different and they feel different, but that's just what it is for me. I don't like leaving out the house. If I don't have to, I won't. Like, I am a homebody, so if I can stay at home, I would. And that's just what it is for me. So let's keep going.
Where I need a couple of hours where I can have some time to myself, because this right now, this is a lot. This is a lot for me. My kids.
And also, one more thing about the school thing. My anxiety being a mom with school-age children and our children going to school face-to-face and in a building, it's kind of like at an all-time high during school, because we've been getting more and more things that has been happening as far as like the school tragedies, and I don't want to say certain words, but the school tragedies that's been happening, and all those different things. So for me, like I said, yes, I need that break, but I feel more better when I know that my children are home terrorizing me and messing up the house. I feel a little bit better knowing that they're at home and that they're safe, with me. I'm kind of like a mama bear. So like that overbearing and overprotection piece, that's what it is for me. So I just wanted to say that too.
I don't want to sound like I'm complaining.
No, you're not complaining. I don't want to
sound like I'm complaining. I don't want to sound like I don't love my kids. I don't want to sound like a bad mom.
And you're not a bad
mom. But I also don't want to lie. I don't want to pretend. And I want to be so honest, and I want to be so transparent, because I don't see many people talk about it. And the trend now is like, oh my God, rainbows and sunshine and flowers and everything about our kids. Yes. And I'm seeing no like dark clouds. Yes. I'm seeing no like, it's a cloudy day over here. I see nobody, being so transparent about how you really feel. And maybe that's how you feel. Maybe it's all rainbows and sunshines and clouds. I mean, rainbows and sunshines and smiles and laughs and giggles and all of that all day. But over here in my space, that is not the case.
And that's not the case over here either. Y'all, when I tell y'all it's not all rainbows, sunshine, and peaches and cream, and a cakewalk in the park and cherry on top, It is not that at all. And she's right. We don't see enough real and honest people and moms who are like, my kids are gonna make me pull my hair out. Like, we don't see that enough. We do always see the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying air all your family business out and put everything that goes on in your household on social media and all that stuff. That's not what we're talking about here. We're just talking about those moms who act like nothing goes wrong and act like everything is so perfect and my kids this and my kids that. No, be 100% honest and real. Like, I saw a mom in McDonald's yesterday, and I could just tell she was so frustrated, where other people would look at her and be like, you know, be a mom, that's your job to do this and to do that. Me, on the other hand, I was in my head like, I feel you, baby. I feel you 100% how you feel. Like, sometimes, and it don't matter if we in public or not, like, whatever the case may be, your kids, they're kids, and they're going to get on your nerve. Like, but that does not take away the fact that you are a great mom. That does not take away the fact that you don't love your kids, because no, everybody that knows me know my kids are my entire life. I would do anything. I would go over and beyond for them, even when they in the wrong sometimes and they make me look crazy because I'm going to bat for them. You know, my kids are my world, and if I didn't have them, who knows where I would be, where I would have ended up, you know. So Breezy, if nobody has told you lately, you are a great mom. You're not a bad mom. You're not doing anything wrong, and you're not wrong for feeling and thinking how you feel. So let's keep going.
That's not the case. It's not rainbows and sunshine and clouds. I mean, and like, it's not none of that. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not none of that, but it's very much not all of that. Like, I am struggling to be a parent right now. I'm struggling to not have that downtime, that away time.
I get it, girl.
That, like, by yourself time that I'm used to having while you're in school.
Yes, I feel you.
That got me through the day, which made the afternoon a little bit harder. It didn't make, things were not perfect. I am not by any means saying things were perfect. But it was a lot easier to get through because I had the time to just be.
Yep.
I didn't have them running around crying all day and screaming and yelling and fussing and
the
fighting.
The screaming, the yelling, and the fighting.
Doing what they do all day. Like, I didn't have that.
Golly.
All day. And that was what I needed to keep going. Just that time to be. Just the time to be. Like, I need time to just be. Which kind of sounds crazy to me. Because you a mama, you don't got that. You don't get the time to be. Except I need the time to be. Like, I need... And I'm pretty sure Adam is the same way. Because right now, life for us is kind of in a shift. We're in a shift. Our children are in a shift. Emotions are running rampant through here. And...
being in a shift, y'all. We have growing kids. Our children are getting older. They're not all little kids and babies anymore. Michaela is in her teens. Micaiah is getting ready to be in his teens. So we have 14, 12, 9, 5, and a 3-month-old. That's just what we have, y'all. And this is our world, and this is our life, and this is the Kirkland crew. And y'all, there's so many changes, and me being a mom, I have to realize that my children aren't little kids anymore. They are growing up, and they are starting to get into things and experience things that I'm not ready for. And I'm just being 100. I'm just being as transparent as I can be. I am not ready for the things that my children have been, you know, experiencing. My camera looking crazy. And you know, just getting into, and like their peers pressuring them. Why is my camera acting crazy? To do things, and just, yeah, I'm just not ready for it. Like, I'm not. So with that being said, you know, the emotional factor, like she said, emotions are crazy and on a rampage, and you know, spiritually trying to keep my children involved and praying for them every day, all day, that God continues to keep them covered and be the head of their lives, you know, even when we're not around. I just want the best for my kids, and I want them to make the best decisions. And being that they are children, they're not going to always make the best decisions. That's life. We didn't make the best decisions growing up as kids, but we learned from them. This generation is just a little bit more on the softer side, and you know, that's gonna be another video that I want to talk about too, because that's just crazy. But she's right, emotions all over the place, shift, change, it's just all overwhelming, and it can be very overwhelming at times. So let's keep going.
It's hard to catch a hold and to figure out how to navigate all of the change. I'm trying to say a lot without saying a lot. Like, I don't know. Motherhood is very hard for me right now. Everybody, I'm a new mom to bigger kids. The last couple of summers have been easy for me. They were smaller. They didn't have much words. Like, they didn't have big feelings and big emotions, and I could control it, and I knew how to navigate that space. But in this space of motherhood, I literally am clueless. Like, I don't know.
It's okay. It's still a learning process.
I'm confused all the time. I'm annoyed all the time.
Every day being a parent.
I'm getting angry more often. I'm starting to like lose my patience a little bit with that just being every single day, like every single day, every waking hour of the day. It's hard. And then on top of that, having Aubrey is like another battle in itself, because he is special needs. He does need special attention.
Chaos.
But it's so hard to just like not, because me and Adam been kind of like going back and forth with like trying to make things better, trying to make things easier, trying to figure stuff out for the kids, but it's so hard, y'all. And I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but like, I just want to say, if you are struggling, if parenting, if motherhood, if fatherhood, if you are struggling, you are normal.
You are normal.
It is not always rainbows and sunshines.
It's not.
It is not always rainbows and sunshines. It is not always happy days. It is not always the kids don't get on my nerves, because baby, they do.
They do. And
They
do.
get on my nerves.
And do.
They get on my nerves real bad. Real bad. And I just like don't want to feel like alone in that.
You're not alone, baby. Not at all, baby.
Because
Not at all, baby.
like I said, the internet is like big on like gentle parenting, and
Oh, Lord.
ooh, like we love our kids. I do love my kids, but like I never have a bad day, or like even if I have a bad day, I still just want to be around my kids 24/7. No.
No.
That's not what I want. I need a little space. I need you to go outside. I need you to go play. I need you to I need you to figure some stuff out. And granted, y'all babies.
Yeah.
But yeah, something gotta give. Something has to give.
It will.
And
It'll get
I don't know
better.
what that something is at this point.
It'll get better.
I need them to be in like a summer camp, a summer school, a summer something, so I can have those hours. But y'all, I just don't want to be like a complainer. I don't want to be her. But I also
We're not
want
gonna
to be
be
so
her.
honest with how I'm feeling, and I want to be so transparent about how I'm feeling.
100%.
Because if you are feeling the same way, you are not alone. You are not alone in how you feel. You are not alone in how you feel. Now, do I want to stay in this place? No. So I have to actively
Get ourselves up out of
figure
it.
out how to maneuver myself out of this place.
Yep.
Camp should be starting here next week, hopefully. And that will make a lot of things easier. And I do feel like I need to get a job. I need to find something more to occupy my time.
Me too with the job thing. I have been telling my husband that I want to go back to work since before I got pregnant with Bolly Grace. And he was like, this is what you wanted. You wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. You wanted to run your business. He's absolutely right. I did want that. And I have that. I have had that life literally for years. But I feel stagnant and I feel stuck lately. And before I had Bolly Grace, I felt like it was going to be better and easier for us. And then boom, we found out we were pregnant. So everything that I thought I was getting ready to do, God said, nah, baby. God said, nope. That's what you get for thinking and making your own plans. So now that we have had her, she's 3 months, and I want to go back to work. And I also have like 2 jobs already lined up for me. However, my baby is not going to daycare. Like, I can't do the daycare thing, and I just really don't trust anybody with my baby. She can't do anything for herself. She can't walk. She can't talk. She can't let me know what's going on. The other kids, now they different. But Bolly Grace, no ma'am. No ma'am. So I feel stuck again. You know, I feel, you know, and part of my postpartum depression was like, dang, you know, here we are. But I feel like I need to make my own money. I feel like, you know, it'll loosen the load off of my husband so much. Like, he works so hard. And I feel like, you know, it'll be better for us if I could help out and, you know, contribute a little bit more. Granted, you know, he's doing it and he got it and he'll do whatever it takes to provide for us. But I don't want that for him. I don't want that, you know, him being always tired all the time and feeling like he has to pick up any and every little thing just to make sure we straight. Like, we good, but to make sure, like, triple time we good and straight. Like, I don't want, you know, I don't want that for him, you know. So I have been praying and, you know, asking God, and, you know, God knows the desires of my heart. So I'm pretty sure he got your girl. Like, he got your girl, and he's gonna lighten that load up real soon. Real soon.
I just need something different. I think I'm in a space of craving new.
Yes.
And because I'm not having new right now, I feel stuck. So
we feel the same.
Yeah, I'm on the process of figuring me out. I'm in the process of figuring out what I need to not only show up better for me, but to show up better for my children and to show up better for my husband.
Yes.
And to make life a little bit easier.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and share that with y'all. I hope y'all don't mind this long tangent rant. But I needed to get that off my chest. I needed to release that. So yeah.
Okay, y'all. So, like I said before, breezy. If y'all see my lighting kind of changing, it's getting a little bit darker outside because I think it's about to storm. But breezy, you are not alone. I will be praying for you and praying for your mental and praying for, you know, strength and you know, we got this, girl. Like, you're not alone, and you're not a bad mom. You are a fantastic mom. And I feel like me and Breezy always on one accord with certain things. Like, she'll post a video and it's like something that I already recorded, or something that I was planning on to record, or something that I was planning on doing, and she'll record it. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for her. Like, when I post videos and we talk, she'd be like, I wanted to do that, or, you know, I was thinking about doing something like that. We always in the same headspace, girl. So you are not alone. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but we got this. God got our back, and we're going to be the best that we can be, to always continue to show up for ourselves, our children, and our husband, our families in general. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Your kids are going to appreciate you for all that you do. Just know that. And you know, I'm pretty sure they're not going to take anything for granted once they start getting older and realizes the sacrifices that we as moms do make. And for me and Breezy, we kind of have like the same life. Both of our husbands are musicians, which requires them to be gone a lot, which requires for us to be the ones that are at home with the children, all of the children, for majority of the day. And that within itself is no joke. If you feel like you can walk in my shoes, please try. But that within itself is just a handful on its own. So getting that me time is very much needed, and I pray that you start getting what you need. So that's it, y'all. I am going to wrap up this video. Like I said, go and watch her full video. Subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to her channel. And yeah, don't forget to like this video. Go back and like all of our other videos. Watch them all if you haven't already. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to come and join the Kirkland Krew and become a part of the family. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next one.